Here are 7 Hell's Kitchen chefs who perfectly represent the 7 heavenly virtues. Starting with humility, best shown by Petrozza, who embodied it more naturally than almost any other chef in Hell's Kitchen's history.
Let me just tell you something.
I'll push hard.
You stop talking, you stop checking, you've sunk, you're not even communicating now. When you bring the pepper out, yeah?
Why can't I just bring the polenta?
Why can't you bring the polenta? So, pepper, polenta, why can't I just register?
I'm trying.
Your head's down, get it out your ass, start waking up.
Yes, chef.
My timing was certainly off.
I mean, I just couldn't get in the rhythm. I was trying,
Before Petrozza became one of the most beloved contestants in the show's history, he already felt different from the usual Hell's Kitchen personality type. He wasn't built around swagger, chest beating, or trying to dominate every room he entered. He felt older, steadier, and much less interested in performing confidence than in actually doing the work.
Petrozza.
Yes, chef.
Who are you nominating and why?
This is a tough decision, chef.
You speak from the heart like you've been doing.
I'm gonna nominate myself, chef. I can't pick any of these guys. They worked too hard, and we came in today and worked our asses off. You know, I tried to get the job done. I wasn't a star in that spot today.
Your level of maturity stands out. You're the most gracious man on that team.
Thank you, chef.
But what made Petrozza such a perfect fit for humility is not just that he was modest, it's that he repeatedly put responsibility on himself before he put blame on anyone else. When Laurent struggled with the steaks, Petrozza stepped in to help recover the station rather than standing back and letting him drown.
This is our chance.
It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work.
This is our only shot that we got.
We had to show the face of the beef, so I had to slice a sliver off it. I want to get the fucking food out.
It's not. It's fucked up already, Petrozza. I looked at him and I'm like, "Are you serious?" And he was all, "Yeah." But damn, do you see the color on that steak? It was straight medium well.
Come on.
The beef.
Much better.
Then later, he also helped Bobby get desserts out, which matters because it shows the pattern early. Petrozza's instinct was almost always to serve the team first. But that humility becomes undeniable when the team has to decide who should be nominated.
Thinking about nominating Lou Ross.
You're lying.
It was Bobby's idea.
I can't nominate Lou Ross.
Petrozza, serious, okay? Stop and think.
I can't nominate Lou Ross. You did good tonight. How do I nominate him?
Petrozza refuses to throw Loros under the bus and instead nominates himself, saying the others had busted their asses.
Who are you nominating and why?
This is a tough decision, chef. I'm gonna nominate myself, chef. I can't pick any of these guys. They worked too hard, and we came in today and worked our asses off. You know, I tried to get the job done. I wasn't a star in that spot today.
Your level of maturity stands out. You're the most gracious man on that team.
Thank you, chef.
That leads to one of the clearest virtue-defining moments in Hell's Kitchen history, because Ramsay responds by calling Petrozza the most gracious man on the blue team and a gentleman.
Petrozza.
Yes, chef.
You're a gentleman.
Thanks, chef. It means a lot coming from you.
I already feel like a winner. But I've got a long way to go.
Then later, when the team starts slipping into pointless fighting,
Whatever. My dish was flawless, as usual. As usual, my shit was flawless, so I don't give a stupid ass.
It's a dud. I don't give a who she is. I'm not scared.
Petrozza tries to shut it down before service because he understands that ego and dumb conflict destroy kitchens faster than bad food does.
Jen could be like a little volcano, and if that volcano goes off, it could mess up our whole little kitchen village.
And by the finale, his humility shows up again in a different form. Leadership without vanity. When Bobby sends weak strudels, Petrozza rejects them rather than pretending everything is fine.
Thanks, right? Yeah, cool. Hey, Bobby, this is cold. We're not gonna be able to do it like this, you guys.
That moment matters because it shows his standards are not about protecting feelings or protecting himself. They're about doing the job right.
I need you to put it together, a little foil on, and reheat into convection.
If anything goes by me or went out wrong, it's ultimately my fault. I let it go by.
Check it before it even comes to me. Check them all. Check everything before it comes. Stick your finger in everything. Touch everything. Taste everything.
And when Ramsay tells him to ask for help in the dining room, Petrozza initially resists because he doesn't want to pull people off their stations. Even there, his instinct is to inconvenience himself before anyone else.
Right now, you're gonna have to talk to somebody, yeah? You can't do it all on your own.
Chef Ramsay kept telling me to ask for help plating. I was hesitant to ask them because I didn't want to take them away from their stations.
You've got a brigade there, use them!
But Chef Ramsay's right, and I understand. Just get the food out and get it out right.
I need some help dressing the six stop, you guys.
What makes Petrozza such a strong embodiment of humility is that he never seemed interested in protecting his pride. In a format built around ego collapse, he was one of the few chefs whose pride was never the main thing in the room.
Look at me. Well done. Really well done. Let's go.
It's been a tough journey. It's been hard, it's been painful, it's been long, but it's been good. It's been good.
And while Petrozza's virtue came from putting his own ego second, Sterling Wright's virtue came from something even warmer, making Hell's Kitchen feel human. Sterling Wright is probably the easiest kindness pick in the entire history of Hell's Kitchen. Before you even get to the services, Sterling's entire presence on the show feels different. He doesn't enter the kitchen like someone trying to intimidate people. He enters like someone trying to lift the room.
Sterling.
Yes, sir. Sterling.
You look so excited like you're about to piss your pants.
I'm always 100.
What's his 100?
I'm 100%. You know?
Okay, 100%. Right, show me what you made.
I'm from the South, so I did shrimp and grits.
Look at the size of that. Shrimp cooked beautifully. Fortunately, I mean, it looks a mess. 3.
That matters, because Hell's Kitchen usually rewards aggression, urgency, and confrontation. Sterling brought something the format almost never gets enough of: genuine warmth.
Sterling, why do you think you should stay in Hell's Kitchen?
No, I'm strong. I'm built for this.
Why are you stronger than Frank?
Man, my personality shows through it all. Every bone, every breath in my body, I'm here to fight.
One of the clearest examples comes when Bryant struggles on fish and Sterling is told to help him. There's no sulking, no making a show of it, no using somebody else's weakness to make himself look stronger.
He's gonna scream at you. I'm gonna cook this from now on then.
No, I got it, man.
No, I'm saying he's gonna telling you. It's not done. Hands is fucked. See.
Brian, who cooked those scallops? Nice, let's go.
Thank you, chef.
Good job.
All aboard!
He just steps in and helps. That same energy carries outside of service too. After a rough night, Sterling gives Bryant a pep talk and tells him to ask for help if he needs it.
Hey, man, sometimes it's okay to say, man, I need help. Trust me, like I trust in you.
I will. I got it. I just feel it. I felt that. And I feel goosebumps, and I'm like,
You got this, man.
I'm back in it, man. I'm a fighter.
Man, we're going to this top together, man.
I'm not letting this defeat me. I just have to move forward.
That scene matters because it shows Sterling's kindness wasn't limited to active service. It was part of how he operated socially too.
Sterling, taste the spinach. What does that need?
Salt, sir. I'm 100% sure that it needed one more salt. Needed some more salt.
Yeah,
I had told him
absolutely.
that earlier.
It's okay. I got it. I'm not.
No, we don't got it.
Oh, I do have it. Just
Good.
Then, when the team starts dragging during a family-focused service, Sterling gets sent over to push them. In another contestant, that kind of moment can turn into screaming or ego, but Sterling handles it in a way that still feels constructive.
One risotto, one scallops. Just under 2 minutes to the window,
2 minutes.
yeah?
Yes, chef.
You're driving it.
Yes, chef, I am.
I want to hear you then.
Yes, chef. 2 minutes
Thank
to the
you.
window.
Minutes to the window.
Thank you, sir. Kick back and relax and enjoy this show. Mr. 100 is about to give it to you, babe.
And later, when Jennifer is in trouble on flatbreads, Sterling steps over to help again, and it directly helps the team move food.
I'm buried in flatbreads right now. If you have time, can you help her build these?
I got your pizzas, okay?
Flatbread I'm waiting on, yes?
Yes, chef.
Okay, and I start on this.
Need 2 more.
2 more, I heard.
The final proof comes when Sterling is eliminated. Even after a rough station, Ramsay doesn't frame him as a burden or a failure. He tells him he was a phenomenal and relentless competitor, says he was a joy around the kitchen, and even lets him keep his jacket.
Done.
Tosh, switch. Yeah,
Switch. I ain't gonna give up, though, man.
Are you giving up?
No, I ain't giving up.
Don't you dare give up.
I won't give up.
Don't you fucking
I
dare.
promise I won't give up. I promise I won't give up. It's my fault. But I'm a fighter, man. Ain't no quitter in me.
That is rare. What makes Sterling such a perfect match for kindness is that he didn't just act nice. He made other people more functional. His kindness had an actual effect on the kitchen around him. Ariel Contreras-Fox is the best patience pick because her version of patience never feels passive. Before she became a winner, Ariel already looked like a chef who could absorb chaos without immediately becoming chaotic herself. And in Hell's Kitchen, that is one of the hardest things to do. Because the show is constantly trying to rush you, rattle you, embarrass you, and bait you into emotional mistakes. One of the earliest examples comes when the kitchen atmosphere is spiraling into open disrespect and Ariel tries to calm it down. She doesn't feed the fire, she tries to lower the temperature.
Yeah, show some respect.
Shut your fucking mouth. What you should do right now.
Come on, man.
I'm talking here. I don't give a about you. I'm gonna come here for you.
Wanna be an executive chef?
Shut your mouth.
Oh, my
God.
Later, when her raviolis come back stone cold and Ramsay tears into her, Ariel is clearly furious at herself.
Ariel,
Yes, chef.
touch that.
It feels really bad to mess up a dish on a menu that I created.
That's not cold, that's stone cold.
Okay, chef.
Yeah?
It won't ever happen again.
Ariel, wasn't lukewarm. The thing's
Yes.
not even melted.
You're right,
Come
chef.
on, refried ravioli urgently.
But instead of fully losing emotional control, she tries to contain it and keep working. That is patience in the Hell's Kitchen sense, not feeling nothing, but refusing to let frustration hijack performance. The pattern becomes even clearer when she gets accused of not owning a mistake. Ariel doesn't turn it into a screaming match. She accepts the mistake and moves forward. Then, when other people start arguing around her, Ariel's instinct is still to stabilize rather than inflame.
Look at this. Ariel, come here.
Yes, chef.
Hey, red team, come here. Just look at that. Textbook.
Thank you, chef.
Textbook. Fuck off, will you?
And at one point, she even says outright that she is not getting into arguments that night.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's up, Holly? You all right, buddy?
Yeah, yo. This means more to me than y'all could ever imagine.
That line is so useful because it practically states the virtue by itself. By the finale, Ariel's patience turns into complete operational control.
Scallops are cooked beautifully. Love what you did with the celery. You've done something pretty magical.
Thank you, chef.
Good job.
Just look at that. Textbook.
Thank you, chef.
First recipient of the black jacket. Congratulations, Ariel.
Thank you, chef.
Great job.
Thank you. Why do I have tuna? I need 2 beef tartare, not tuna tartare.
Look at me. Well spotted.
Ramsay later describes her as the most consistent chef in the competition, and that consistency is exactly why patience fits her so well.
Ariel,
Yes, chef.
you have been the most consistent chef across this entire competition. So it's no surprise to me that you are the only chef on either team never to be considered for elimination. Ariel, right now, how are you feeling?
My stomach is in knots, chef, to be honest with you. I'm just trying to contain myself and maintain my calm that I've had all season.
Ariel's virtue was the ability to stay steady, but Chris Motto represents something different entirely, the willingness to put something bigger than yourself first. Charity is the hardest heavenly virtue to translate into Hell's Kitchen, because in this format, charity is not really about being soft. It's about selflessness. It's about choosing other people over your own immediate gain. And that is why Chris Motto fits it best.
Salmon tartare. Salmon tartare? Hold on. Marino.
What's wrong, please? Hey.
Zip. Salmon tartare?
Shit, sorry.
Wake up, you. Wake up. Well spotted.
What the fuck is going on up? Oh, that's right. It's sabotage night. 1 pork all day.
Pork, please, Ariel. Thank you.
Before Motto's exit became one of the most memorable moments of his season, he already had the energy of a chef who cared about people beyond himself. He wasn't framed as just a competitor chasing a title. He felt like someone carrying a bigger mission.
Pork.
Well, it's not cooked. It's on. Pork needs to be cooked longer.
Heard.
How long?
Put that in the oven.
Give me the pork back
chef.
here.
Yeah, okay, yeah, that's veal. Yeah, not even realize the 1 bone instead of 2. It's hard to tell.
The most literal proof comes when he talks about being humbled to cook for St. Jude because the organization helped his niece. That matters because it gives you a direct charitable anchor, not just a symbolic one. Then, when the veal issue blows up, Motto doesn't dump the whole thing on someone else. He admits shared responsibility. That is another selfless beat, accountability without cowardice. Later, he is shown taking over and helping keep the fish station moving, which gives you a strong service-based version of the same trait.
All right. Now, who cooked this salmon here? Who cooked the salmon, please?
I did.
Nicely cooked.
I got you. Finally.
But the defining scene comes when Motto says he does not believe he is the weakest chef there. He says he has proven himself, and then he nominates himself anyway. Not because he gave up, because he had decided that returning to Baton Rouge, raising the culinary standard there, and continuing to mentor his people mattered more to him than staying in the competition.
I wouldn't say it wasn't difficult, chef, but we did come to a decision. I put forth myself.
Sorry. Tell me why.
Chef, this has been an incredible journey. You're offering this great platform of Vegas, and there's not a give-up bone in my body. And I don't want to give up on Baton Rouge. I want to go back and share this wealth of knowledge that you've given me.
Even after leaving, he returns in the finale to help Ariel's brigade, which keeps the same energy intact all the way through.
Hey, Bird.
Shit, this is not going according to plan. Janae, get it together. You got this, baby.
Are we walking 2 dumplings with 2 scallops?
Yes, right after.
Walking scallops.
What makes Motto such a strong embodiment of charity is that his story does not climax in personal victory. It climaxes in chosen service.
Starts.
To me, it's almost inedible.
And some shaky moments,
Shrimp sauce, amazing. Destroyed by the grit.
but I've stayed true to myself the entire time I've been out here.
Yeah.
You're gonna bounce back.
Is that you?
Love of food at an early age, chef. I was adjusting and fixing as I went along.
It was extraordinary.
Good job, Motto.
And I think I stood pretty well, you know. Brett, need more sauce, more salt, please.
Absolutely more sauce.
And rooms in the house.
That's what I'm talking about, homie. I told you I'll see you in the back.
A big city in the spotlight may come in the future, but right now I just need to elevate Baton Rouge. I want to go back there and just push the fuck out of that envelope.
Motto's virtue came from selflessness, but Megan Gill represents a very different form of discipline, control, restraint, and total command over excess.
I am making sure that every little fucking detail is perfect. Allison.
Yes.
What is this? Let's take these down, put them right here.
All right. Megan has a lot on her shoulders, but if there's no trust in your team, then there's no way she'd succeed.
Yes, chef.
They have to now start coming to you. They're spending way too much time on the line.
chef.
You're the chef.
Yes, chef.
Yeah, not the sous chef. Bring them to you, okay?
Got it.
Chicken coming to the pass?
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
Temperance is not always the flashiest virtue, and that is exactly why Megan Gill fits it so well. Because Megan is not temperate in the soft, saintly sense. She is temperate in the kitchen sense. Measured, restrained, efficient, and almost impossible to push into sloppiness when the food matters.
Why is this sliced? Mindy puts the sliced chicken back in the oven. Not good. I can't use this when it's already sliced, okay?
I don't understand. I'm still confused about the chicken.
Okay.
You can't use these?
No, I cannot use them. You cannot slice meat and put it back in.
Megan, how much for that chicken, please?
Bring me that chicken. Randy. Randy, you need to step up to the plate. I'm not going down in flames. Hey!
Megan. That is it.
Okay, stop it. Everybody stop.
Before Megan won her season, she already looked like one of those chefs whose standards were internal, not performative. She was not trying to build a loud personality. She was trying to keep control.
Dish is stunning.
Thank you.
Definitely a 5 for 5. Good job.
Thank you.
Wow. The best dish I've tasted so far in this competition.
You cannot slice meat, put it back in. Hey, Michelle. Yes, I need you over on meat. Randy, I need you on desserts, please.
A good early setup comes when Ramsay tells the women they need more unity. Megan actually takes that on board, which matters because Temperance is partly about self-command. She doesn't just hear criticism, she integrates it.
Megan, 2 seconds please with me. So here's the thing. You know a lot about food, and I've seen the way you cook. I've seen the way you handle pressure. You've got a lot more to give. I think sometimes you tolerate a little bit too much. You're also a prime candidate in there to start emerging as a leader.
All right.
Okay?
When Chef pulled me aside, that solidified what I thought that I should be doing. So that made me feel confident in taking over. Guys, let's stop what we're doing and actually, do this shit. So I'm gonna try to bring everybody together.
Then, when Sarah needs help reviewing the menu before service, Megan steps in. It's not sentimental, but it is disciplined and functional. Megan's version of virtue never really looks cuddly. It looks correct. That same energy carries into service. During the firefighter challenge, Megan helps stabilize garnish enough to keep food moving. Then, after Ramsay gives her a pep talk about emerging as a leader, she comes back and immediately tightens the process.
Candidate in there to start emerging as a leader.
All right.
Okay?
And when Christine struggles on garnish, Megan steps in again and helps save the station.
What are you doing, Christine?
Sorry, Chef. Garnish should literally take 2 minutes to the pass. Eggplant, me now, Chef. You're basically a human microwave. You're reheating food that's already cooked.
I've got raw eggplant. Bitter, undercooked, and solid. Raw. It's raw.
Sorry, Chef. Put them on the grill. Put them on the grill.
Across the season as a whole, the pattern never really changes. Megan stays controlled while other people tip into overreaction, oversalting, overcomplication, or panic. What makes Megan such a strong match for Temperance is that she rarely feels ruled by excess. Not excess emotion, not excess ego, not excess chaos. She feels ruled by standards. Megan controlled excess. But Alex Belaloo represents an even stranger virtue for Hell's Kitchen, the refusal to be seduced by comfort, shortcuts, or drama at all.
The love of food, background, where did it start?
I started in the industry before food was really a cool thing in Nashville, so I was very much self-taught. I did go to culinary school, and then I opened my own restaurant in 2018.
And what happened?
COVID.
Right.
I mean, it's... words can't...
Well, you're here now.
I am.
Enlighten me, what's under here?
I have a spice-crusted salmon, Carolina gold rice, maple glaze with Aleppo carrots, and a chorizo broth.
Yeah, it's cooked beautifully. It's pink, it's vibrant, got that right balance of acidity. I love the balance at the start. That's a very strong 5. Good job.
Thank you, Chef.
Chastity is probably the least literal virtue on this list. So in Hell's Kitchen terms, the best translation is purity of focus. Not being distracted by ego, not being seduced by rewards, not being pulled off course by drama. And that makes Alex Belaloo the best fit. Before Alex became one of the most wholesome winners the show has ever had, he already felt unusually clean in his priorities. He didn't come across like someone chasing screen time, theatrics, or kitchen politics. He looked like someone there to work.
Alex, young man, you have an iron will. You never ever wavered in dinner services. You never wilted in punishments. And trust me, you had a lot of them. Yes, Chef. You're showing your children what hard work really does look like. But whatever the result is, after tonight, you are strong enough to succeed in any kitchen. Thank you, Chef.
The defining moment comes early when Alex wins the punishment pass and gets offered the chance to take the reward.
Alex, you listening?
Yes, Chef. Because all of you are going to be swimming up to your necks in fish guts as you make stock for the seafood risotto. We need gallons of it. Rice delivery got a little bit screwed up. We've got arborio rice mixed with wild rice.
Oh, my God.
I need to separate grain by grain for tonight's service.
And he declines so he can stay with the blue team during punishment.
So, Alex, will you race over to the reward or will you gut it out with the rest of your team? Have a think.
I don't need to think about it. Win together, die together. I'll stay with my team.
That is almost too perfect for this virtue, because in one scene he rejects temptation, rejects comfort, and chooses solidarity and discipline instead. That same mentality carries into how he leads. Alex pulls his team back toward focus, away from ego, and toward the work itself. Then when timing matters on lamb, he insists it needs more rest and gets it right. Again, the priority is clarity of craft over impulse. The pass also becomes a recurring proof point. He keeps getting chances to use it, and he keeps refusing to cash in. Again and again, he chooses work over comfort.
You have those very powerful punishment passes. Take a look at the red team and think about, if you want to play that punishment pass, who would you want to swap out with? Okay, Alex, are you going to Hollywood Hills or are you diving deep into those dumpsters?
Dumpster diving for life, Chef.
By the finale, his decision-making still follows the same logic. He values workhorses, tries to minimize drama, and protects the service from noise. What makes Alex such a strong embodiment of chastity is not innocence, it's incorruptibility. He keeps his focus clean. Alex refused distraction, but Dave Levey embodied the one heavenly virtue that might be the easiest to recognize in Hell's Kitchen: relentless, painful, almost absurd diligence. If one Hell's Kitchen chef was built to represent diligence, it was Dave Levey. Because once Dave's injury happens, his entire season basically transforms into a case study in work ethic.
I lifted a really heavy pan and I just felt the nerve in my wrist shot up to my elbow and then it shot up to my ear. And I just felt my whole body like twist like this and I was just like,
I see Dave wincing in pain.
Before that, he was already a serious competitor, but after the wrist fracture, diligence stops being a personality trait and becomes the whole story. The first crucial moment comes when Dave hurts his hand during punishment, hides the injury at first, goes to the hospital, comes back, and then volunteers to be a waiter so he doesn't hold his team back. Even there, injured, his first instinct is still to contribute. Then Dave learns the wrist is fractured, tells Ramsay, stays in the competition, comes back in a cast, and still pushes desserts out fast enough for Ramsay to notice.
how are you feeling? This is like crushing to me.
I understand. It would be a great shame for you to exit now on the back of, a ligament tear problem. It's your weakest hand, fortunately. You have an important decision to make. You've got to decide, are you going to stay in Hell's Kitchen?
There are so many thoughts going through my head right now. I don't know what to think. A small handful of people in the world get picked to get this opportunity. If I make the wrong choice, it could be career suicide for me. Yes, chef. I'm so committed to working for you and to this dream. Nothing could stop me.
Okay. I think you made the right decision. We'll get the cask on and get your butt back here. Happy with that?
Yeah, chef. Thank you so much, chef.
That is one of the clearest this chef simply refuses to stop sequences the show has ever had. Later, Dave talks about having to do things himself with one arm and still keeps working through service. Then he helps Andy on risottos while also running his own meat station, effectively covering 2 problems at once. Ramsay tells him he is 10,000 times better with one hand.
There's a guy standing behind you. He's been cooking for the last 4 services with one hand. Severe pain. There's another guy standing there with a sprained ankle.
I'm not trying to compare myself to them. I don't even know what it's like for them, chef. I'm just telling you, this is the hand I use and this is the hand I cut.
That line alone is gold for this script. Then he aggravates the wrist again, lifting a heavy pan, sees the medic in obvious pain, and still goes right back to work. And even after all that, he is still offering help to other people during Black Jacket's service. What makes Dave such a perfect embodiment of diligence is that he doesn't just work hard in the abstract, he keeps choosing the work again and again, even when it becomes physically brutal. That is diligence in its purest hell's kitchen form.